Imagine stepping on stage at one of music's biggest nights, where legends are crowned, history is made, and the world is watching. Now picture being honored with one of the most iconic awards in MTV history, only to return decades later, not just as a nominee, but as the one hosting the entire show. That's exactly the journey LL Cool J is on at the 2025 MTV Video Music Awards. And with Mariah Carey and Busta Rhymes in the mix, this year's VMAs might be one for the history books. Stay tuned because we're breaking down everything LL Cool J just revealed. His emotional reaction to Mariah Carey's big Vanguard moment, his own nomination, and whether we'll see him performing with some of music's biggest icons live on stage. And trust me, you don't want to miss this. Before we dive in, make sure you hit that subscribe button to CelebSpill, your #1 destination for the biggest celebrity stories and untold Hollywood moments. LL Cool J isn't just a rapper, he's a pioneer. The man who helped bring hip-hop to mainstream America in the 80s, the actor who transitioned seamlessly to Hollywood, and the cultural figure who's remained relevant across generations. For LL, the MTV VMAs have always been a special place. Back in the late 90s and early 2000s, he was at the height of his music career, delivering hits that still echo today. And in 2001, he received the Michael Jackson Video Vanguard Award, an honor given only to the most iconic figures in music videos and pop culture. The person who handed him that award more than 20 years ago was none other than Mariah Carey. And now, in 2025, LL Cool J will be the one hosting the show as Mariah herself receives the very same honor. Talk about full circle. When LL was asked about Mariah Carey being honored this year, he couldn't help but smile. He called it a beautiful moment, not just for Mariah, but for music itself. Mariah Carey has spent decades redefining what it means to be a superstar. From her record-breaking #1 hits to her influence across generations of singers, she's not just a pop diva, she's a cultural icon for LL Cool J. Seeing Mariah walk that stage and accept the Vanguard Award more than 20 years after handing it to him is emotional. It's a reminder of how far they've both come and how powerful music is at connecting artists through time. Now let's talk about LL Cool J's role this year. Not just as a performer or presenter, but as host. Hosting the VMAs isn't just about reading a teleprompter, it's about commanding the room, setting the tone, and representing the energy of an entire generation of artists. And LL is built for this moment. With his charisma, stage presence, and decades of experience, LL Cool J has the ability to bridge old-school hip-hop fans with Gen Z TikTok creators. That's not easy, but it's exactly what the VMAs need to stay relevant. And he isn't just hosting, he's nominated this year too. That means LL isn't just looking back at his legacy, he's actively contributing to music today. Of course, the biggest question everyone's asking is, will LL Cool J hit the stage with a performance? When asked, LL played coy, but he did drop hints that collaborations with both Mariah Carey and Busta Rhymes aren't off the table. Think about it, LL Cool J and Busta Rhymes on the same stage? That's pure hip-hop history. Both are masters of energy, flow, and stage presence. A performance like that would instantly go down as one of the VMA's most legendary moments. And Mariah Carey? The thought of LL and Mariah reuniting on stage after their Vanguard Award connection 2 decades ago would be emotional and unforgettable. LL didn't confirm, but he didn't deny either, which means fans will just have to tune in and see what surprises the night holds. The MTV VMAs have always been about more than just awards, they're about moments. From Madonna's shocking performances to Beyoncé's show-stopping reveals to Kanye interrupting Taylor Swift, the VMAs are where pop culture history is written. This year, with LL Cool J at the helm, Mariah Carey being honored, and Busta Rhymes possibly taking the stage, the 2025 VMAs could be one of the most memorable shows of the decade. It's not just about nostalgia, it's about legacy, about honoring the past while celebrating the present. LL Cool J has always been a trailblazer, and now as host of the 2025 MTV VMAs, he's proving once again that legends never fade, they evolve. Whether he's hosting, performing, or simply reflecting on the journey, LL Cool J's presence reminds us that hip-hop, pop, and R&B are all part of one giant cultural story. And Mariah Carey receiving the Vanguard Award? That's the emotional climax tying it all together. So, will we see LL Cool J share the stage with Busta Rhymes and Mariah Carey? Only time will tell. But one thing's for sure, the 2025 MTV VMAs are going to be unforgettable. Don't forget to subscribe to CelebSpill for all the biggest celebrity news, untold stories, and emotional Hollywood journeys. You won't want to miss what's coming next.